I think what defines the family culture at Mosner is that everyone is treated with a certain degree of respect, in the sense that we all treat each other like family. And we've done that in simple ways, from no private offices, having an open floor plan, to really enfranchising everyone who works with us or with us, to the idea that they're responsible for improving the company.
Working with my dad, that was something I never saw coming. Growing up, I didn't know what Rosenwalk tank was. I always thought it was reverse psychology in a way, where he never really pushed it on me, and I just fell into it, which I'm so grateful for.
As I didn't even know I would ever be in a family business. I started a business, and the evolution of my children coming on board was totally unexpected. So the learning curve and the learning process was something that I wasn't anticipating, but it's been a very wonderful experience.
It's taking and leveraging what a family business is, and so many large businesses want to be family businesses because of work ethic and legacy and strong passion, but yet being able to scale it. It's the balance of being that family business, but yet having the world see you in that greater context.
Well, I'll start with this. I always say my dad invented take your daughter to work day or take your child to work day, because it was never even a question. We were going to work with dad when we didn't have school. All of those core values that was instilled with us as children about our work ethic and our hard work, now we get to do it together and instill that for future generations, for our own children.
A unique way that Cargo Trans promotes the family business culture in our business is with our corporate kitchen. We are an Italian family, and food is a big part of our culture. So it is not uncommon that during lunchtime there'll be someone cooking up a big meal, and if a DeFilippis family member is in the office, we will probably be attending the lunch as well.
So my dad is the leader of our business, and I learned straight through him every day, good or bad. So that just is a trickle-down effect to everyone else in the business, and we see the productivity in return.
We're a family business, and the family culture is promoted in so many ways. But the key thing is that we deal in our business with other families, the families of students, and they come to us and they want results. And the best thing about what we do is we give them results.
Sure. Lesson that I learned about leading a family business, and I'm partners with my brother, and he would say the same thing. Reputation of the family is so important to business, and that our employees understand this and they feel the same way is one of the most important things, one of the most important lessons that we learned in the stewardship of our business.
So this year we decided to give out the Vito V. Cerami Award, and the award was a yellow tie, a picture of my dad, a little frame, but it was really for the person that embodied real dedication to the firm and really carrying the legacy of the firm. And this man did not know my dad, but he is living in my dad's shoes. And I just feel it's the coolest thing.
To become an agent of change and really stake your claim and take the business in new directions, what it means is being persistent, being patient, and institutionalizing change wherever possible.
A fun fact about us is that collectively we're known as the 4-H's. The 4-H's include Eileen, Ray, Rob, and Ann Huntington. We internally, between the four of us, created that, but it turns out that the management team also created that.
On school days off, they don't have to come to the lanes with us, but when they do, they like working behind the desk. This is part of their legacy. There's no pressure to be involved in the business, just like there wasn't pressure for my brother and I, but that it is something that's a very important part of our family, and that should they want to be a part of it, they can.
So we see it at a whole range of levels, whether it's working with the student, the teacher, the staff in the center, or the franchisees. The whole philosophy is, what can we do to make them, to help them succeed?
And at the end of the day, if they said this is a family that cared, a company that was honest, our dealings were straightforward, and they made our lives better, gave back to the community, that's more than we could ever ask for.
We want to be remembered as an innovative family business that is constantly evolving to maintain a competitive advantage. A high-end boutique logistics firms providing global solutions for our clients.
More than real estate brokers, friends you can trust, but I think what I would really like to feel people remember about us is just the integrity with which we did our business and the quality of the work.
Once you are lucky enough to be able to be in business with your children, you also have the difficulty of all the emotions. I think what's unique about us is whether we're in good times or bad times, we treat each other with great respect and we have great integrity with each other. So I think that's really defines the success of our family business.
Our projects usually last 3 to 4 months. So although I've been at the same firm for 35 years, every 3 to 4 months I get a brand new team, an architect, a client, and an interaction with new people, so that you're always refreshing yourself.
I would say something I learned that I didn't anticipate in managing the family business was how critical it is to make good sound decisions away from the emotion of the family dynamics.
Working in a family business is a blessing and a curse. I like to think of working in the garment business as a war, and nobody really enjoys a war, but at the end of the day, there's no better feeling than winning a battle, and that's what my day is filled of. You know, as hard as it is when business is tough, there's no greater feeling than being accretive to your family.
We have a number of 5th generation gallons working at the firm right now. I tend to call them my nickels, and they're starting at the bottom, just like me and my brothers did. Laborers, admins, estimators, because the only way that you're going to grow a successful business is to know how it works from the ground up, and the only way to know it is to start there.
We have prepared the next generation of family leaders by always setting a good example ourselves. Our business requires us to do business in many different countries, and a very important aspect of that, there's a buy side and a sell side. Both are very important.
I want our family business legacy to be remembered by always focusing on enabling talented people that could help propel our company and our industry.
We're not looking for our legacy to be of remarkable hospitality to be remembered. We're looking for it to endure and prosper for many, many generations to come.